All right, thank you.
All right, Johnny, thank you so much.
See you next time.
See you now.
There we go. And that is the intersection of Gladstone and Dundas Street West. And I'm here in Little Portugal. I just finished recording a live stream where I popped in to the Hem Social and had a delicious bowl of Vietnamese soup. I quite recommend this place. And they were kind enough to give me a dessert that was, well, it was an empty plate you saw at the start of this video, but that was deep fried bananas and ice cream. And that was fantastic. So thank you to the Hem Social for that. And hello there. Tonight, it's a weird way to introduce it. Today is Friday, January 5th. The time is 6:55 p.m., more or less. I'm not sure the exact time. Can't see my watch, and I've got my phone in my pocket. Let's see. 6:54 p.m., and it's about -1 degree Celsius. And this is walking east along the north side of Dundas Street West. And again, this is Little Portugal. And I think I'll make my way over to Ossington Avenue, and then we'll head south down to Queen. And then I will continue on east a little bit along Queen, and either at Bathurst or possibly Spadina, I'll find my way over to a subway station. And it is a very quiet Friday evening here in the city. I was over in the financial district during rush hour and things were quiet. They were busy at Nathan Phillips Square, where there's a public skating rink, but other than that, seems like not a lot of people are out and about tonight. Look at that, the Knit Cafe. So this is to the west of downtown. And again, that restaurant was Hem Social. I think I'll put a picture of my dessert on Instagram. I didn't take a picture of the meal that I was about to have, but you can find me on Instagram at Johnny Strides. This is Rusholme Road. And there's a lot of little dive bars and hipster spots in this area. I was just checking to make sure I had my backpack done up. I wonder if things will be lively over on Ossington Avenue. I guess we'll find out. There's the Doc Ellis. Look at that giant Connect 4 they have. That's named after the former MLB pitcher. Someone just commented that that guy was an effing a-hole. I don't think I can disagree with that comment. And what was their big hurry if they were just going to slowly lurch around the corner like that? Oh, there he goes. Look at this store across the street. Toronto's very first... I can't read it. Pomegranate house. That's interesting. Some famous Pink Panther street art. Well, Toronto, well known in this area, I guess. Famous might be a bit of a stretch. I think that KFC is pretty new to the area. Oh, someone just fell. Are you okay?
Sir, I just got out of the hospital.
No worries. I'll help you up.
You're gonna have to give my leg.
Sorry. I just gotta put my thing down here.
I appreciate
You
your
okay?
help.
All right. Have yourself a good night. Well, with the help of a friendly passerby, we were able to help that gentleman up. And there is Getwell. I imagine that place will be pretty busy later tonight. And we are almost at Ossington Avenue. I tried to help him with one hand, but it became apparent that I would need both, so I put the camera down. That was when the other guy showed up. There's a lot of good folks in this city. That place across the street is known as the Communist Daughter. They have that sign that says Nazar Snack Bar on it. And we are at Ossington. Kind of a well-known hipster spot in the city. There's a place called Chill Thai Bar. I imagine in a few hours this place will be a bit busier. It's one of those destination neighborhoods. crafty ramen. $375. Burlesque of North America. That's the name of that artwork. Farm to Country Eatery. There's rotate this.
Maybe 5 years.
That place I went to for Vietnamese, Hem Social, I actually had a place in mind just south of here. Which we'll be walking by soon, but I was hungry enough, I stopped in and tried somewhere new, and I was glad I did. Ideal coffee and wine.
My dad both have one leg shorter.
Thanks for
And this is probably the most well-known spot on Ossington. Bellwoods Brewery. And from one excellent pho spot to another, there is the Golden Turtle. And it is unusually quiet in a number of spots here. Papi Chulo's Mexicana.
No.
There's a number of bars and restaurants that look like this place. This is Kukla.
Yeah, are you tired of sleep?
This place is called Ghost Kitchen. I wonder if they actually run a ghost kitchen out of there. I almost said chicken. Oh, it was ghost. Ghost chicken. I read that as ghost kitchen for some reason. My brain is playing tricks on me.
Yeah, that was really good.
Fancy spot. There's some more Vietnamese food. We are almost at King West, or rather Queen West. This is one of those nights where I should just shut up and record one of the old school silent walk-in videos. Look at this place. Of course, music blasts as soon as I stop. And this is Queen West, so we're gonna head east here. Stretch. I don't think I've walked at night in quite a while. Interesting shoe shop there. So even though yesterday it was -5, according to my phone it's -1 right now, today actually feels a bit colder. I think that's due to there just being a subtle wind. It's important to check the temperature with the wind chill to see what it's really going to be like. That is Cam H on the south side of Queen, the Center for Addiction and Mental Health. So we are coming up upon Trinity Bellwoods Park soon. And this is Shaw Street. There's a Jules Bistro. I think they have another one on Queen East over in Leslieville, if I'm not mistaken. So this stretch of Queen West between Dufferin and Bathurst is known as French, or French. I said French. I meant to say West Queen West, but I read French Diner. That sign says open. Doesn't look very open though, does it? But apparently it is. As I was saying, the stretch between Dufferin Street, which is behind me to the west, and Bathurst Street ahead of me is known as West Queen West.
Yeah, I mean, there were people.
There's Trinity Bellwoods Park on the left. And we are at Strawn Avenue. And with the park being on the left, let's cross over to the right where things are a bit more interesting. Maddie's Patties, I remember they were giving out coupons, I think, a long time ago during the pandemic. It's good to see they're still around. So the next major street coming up will be Bathurst Street, and then I'll have a decision to make. Will I turn right and head down to King, or keep going? I'm not really sure. Things are a bit more lively over this way. This is Niagara Street. That'll take you down past King. And then it'll curve and take you all the way over to Bathurst Street. There is Tyrone. They've got a few more locations around the city. I've been to the one recently at Summerhill. Look at this place playing anime. Three monks and a duck. It's all kinds of these little dive bars. You know what? So we are nearing the end of West Queen West, and then it'll simply be known as Queen West. I don't normally come out this way on weekend nights unless I'm recording. That used to be a Nando's Chicken. That was the Kahari Boys, traditional Pakistani cuisine. There used to be a pool table. Well, I guess there was. A pool bar called a Rack. Up in whatever is now a knot spot up on the second floor. And this is Tecumseh Street. Six mushrooms. You can probably guess what they sell in there. There's a place called Roncy Fruit Market, and we are nowhere near Roncy. Roncy being short form for Roncesvalles. Neighborhood well to the west of here. I apologize if you hear a squeak. My left shoe seems to have developed a bit of a squeak every time I step.
Good.
Do you know where
And this is Bathurst Street coming up. Decisions. Do I stick to my original thought and make a right and just head down to King, or keep going? Not so interesting. More interesting straight ahead. Maybe we'll keep going straight, at least till Spadina. In which case I might as well convince myself to really keep going straight all the way to Osgood. Or rather, Osgood Station at University Avenue. There's a 501 streetcar replacement bus.
They are.
Well, I have an idea. I could turn south on Portland Street and head down to King. That'll work. Portland is coming up here. So I was thinking of covering this portion of Queen Street in a future video. There's the Velvet Underground. Advertising shows for January 25th. They seem to be silent until then. Well, January 24th, Sarah Kang. Either way, let's take Portland here down to King Street West. Bit of a hiccup. I apologize for that. Often, if I cough or sneeze during a video, I'll kind of make note of it and edit that sound out. I'll probably forget and leave that in, along with all this rambling after. This is Richmond Street. Look how high up that pedestrian crossing sign is. It's quite unusual to see that posted so high up.
Exactly.
You can always try to come back.
And this would be Adelaide Street. These places will be quite busy in several hours.
Financially responsible with my money?
God, they were quiet. Really? Yeah.
And we are at King West. There's an unusually quiet Ruby Soho across the street. There's a streetcar stop. Let's see if I can take my glove off without dropping the camera. There we go. I do not see a streetcar coming. But what we can do is find out when the next one is. Text 15649. 15649. Let's see what that does. Yikes. 12 and 14 minutes. That is our so-called transit priority corridor. That is quite pathetic, TTC. I'll kill a little bit of time and walk to Spadina and catch the next one there, and that's where we will wrap this one up. There's Belfast Love. So I'm going to take this one to Spadina and King Street. I'll give my legs a break for the night. I would have thought my step count might be a little higher. 17,457 at the moment. Don't know if something's on the sole of my shoe or what. It's causing that little squeak. Canada's fastest internet and Wi-Fi. I think their fastest fiber is about on par with Beanfield. Also, it's a little disingenuous to say fastest Wi-Fi. I don't think their home hub can match the speeds of some of the routers you can buy. There's Patagonia. So this stretch here is quite lively on Friday and Saturday nights, and that will certainly be the case later tonight. I'm just here way too early for it. And we are at Spadina, so I could keep going straight and find myself walking alongside Restaurant Row. Let's hustle and make this crossing. I'll let this guy turn.
She's ready to throw at me.
All right, I don't think the next streetcar will be here quite just yet.
How do you rank these? These have more flavor.
We can get an update though. Really, I should just be walking this. Text to 15648. It says 10 and 11 minutes. Oh well. It would be quicker just to walk it. But we're going to end it here. I hope you enjoyed this one, starting up in Little Portugal in front of Hem Social. Making my way, or in front of, I guess, in Hem Social, making my way southeast down to King and Spadina. Dope. I just walked one more stop. I probably could have hopped on that. The 503 Kingston. Oh well. I have an Instagram account at Johnny Strides, and there's a super thanks button appearing below the video if you wish to say thanks that way. And there's links to channel membership and Patreon support down in the description. So I'm going to wait this one out. Kind of rare. Usually I opt to walk it, but thank you for watching. Hope you have a great start to your week, as you're probably watching this on Sunday. If not, you're one of the fewer people who watched it the day after it was posted. My videos tend to be most viewed on the first day that I post it, and I need to shut up. So thanks for watching. Stay warm, stay safe, and I will catch you in the next one. Yoink.